An ordinance that delays evictions in Dallas is set to expire Sunday if the governor does not extend the state of local disaster. Today, Dallas City Council members debated if they need to make that ordinance permanent. Fox 4's Lori Brown joins us live with the latest. Lori.
Clarice, the city of Dallas still has $15 million available for rent assistance, and some argued that the ordinance, which delays evictions, could help tenants to get access to those funds before being evicted. But others say that the ordinance mainly served to cause landlords to raise rents on paying tenants.
When tenants walk into a courtroom with a lawyer, they win a lot. When they walk in without a lawyer, they lose almost every time.
Mark Melton, founder of Dallas Eviction Advocacy Center, told Dallas City Council members that his organization won 96.5% of its eviction cases in 2021, thanks in large part to a city ordinance adopted at the beginning of the pandemic.
This particular ordinance has been super helpful, not because it lets people live in a place for free, it's to protect tenants so that they're not taken advantage of and kicked out without notice when they don't have time to be able to go out and find alternative housing.
The Dallas ordinance requires landlords to notify tenants of possible eviction and then gives tenants as many as 81 days to come up with the rent.
Now is certainly not the time to let this ordinance lapse.
The ordinance will expire on Sunday if the governor does not extend his disaster declaration.
The city's declaration of state of local disaster is tied now to the governor's by emergency regulations. So when the governor's expires, the cities would.
Dallas City Councilwoman Kara Mendelson argued that the city ordinance was originally enacted during a much different time in the pandemic.
Well, my recollection of our intent on this was to make sure there wasn't some giant tsunami of evictions. We were very concerned. We did not have a vaccine. We didn't have a rental assistance program stood up yet. We didn't have stimulus checks going out, child tax credit checks going out. And we were really worried about people's housing. People were losing their jobs. Today, we're in such a different place.
Mendelson argued that keeping the tenant protections in place too long could end up hurting tenants who are paying rent.
We're one of the fastest markets in the United States for rent increases, and we're adding to it trying to be compassionate. And the very people that we're trying to serve, we can't make policy based on our heart. We have to structure this properly, and this is completely out of control at this point.
City staff told council members that evictions are now back on the rise for the first time since pandemic protections went into place. To find out how to apply for rent assistance, we've put a link on our website, fox4news.com.